This is one of the most common stumbling blocks for Christians nowadays. It's social media. While social media is being used as a tool for Christians to help their brothers and sisters in Christ and to spread the gospel, it is simultaneously a huge stumbling block for many Christians. And I would say for some of you, if you earnestly want to overcome sin, especially some of you that struggle with sexual immorality and with lust, you need to delete social media. Not only does social media present many opportunities for us to be tempted to sin, but it's also oftentimes for many of us a distraction from doing the things in which God needs us to do. And that's in part because a lot of us too as well are also addicted to social media. And as we spend all this time doom scrolling, not only are we neglecting our time in prayer and reading the scriptures, but also for many of us, we're also being tempted. And not only being tempted, but in other cases being fed false doctrine and false teachings, which then put a stumbling block in our walk with God and in our faith. And we as Christians should recognize how big of a double-edged sword social media is in our lives. And some of us, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can't handle it. Social media is too much of a detriment for you and is doing too much damage to your walk with God. And you either need to delete it as a whole or you need to take a break from it for an extended period of time. Because as long as you continuously indulge in social media, you and God will not be able to grow into greater intimacy like you would want to. Because social media is a huge stumbling block for you and it's something that's leading you to sin. And look, you can't just continue to justify using social media because you get some good things out of it, knowing full well that the good things are heavily outweighed by all the negative things that you're consuming all the time. Now I'm telling you this just to make some of us aware of how bad social media has been for our walk with Christ, but also in some cases for some of you, I think God might be speaking to you in this moment. And you need to go ahead and make the leap and the plunge to begin to delete social media or limit it in some capacity. And honestly, me personally, I just want you to grow in your relationship with God. And even though social media may help you, it's also harming you too much too. So I hope this gave you some food for thought that the Spirit of God speaks to those who he needs to speak to. And if you happen to stay on social media, then go ahead and drop a sub or a follow. And if you want to hear more teachings from me, I want to recommend you join my Bible classes every single Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Google Meets.